Barbara Belknapp, the villain in Forbidden Fruit, an unlikely love story. Barbara Belknapp is Marissa's mother. She really is the villain in the book. However, you have to understand Barbara Belknapp. Barbara Belknapp believes that she must micromanage her daughters in order to raise them well. She's extremely controlling. She has some control issues. The one difficult thing that Marissa has with Barbara, her mother, is that she tries to sabotage her first relationship with Daniel, and she also tries to sabotage the relationship with Nick when she discovers it underhandedly. Marissa's really struggling to grow up, and Barbara is stepping in every step of the way to try to prevent that from happening. Barbara is pretty much out of touch with her own feelings. She has these feelings of guilt and shame, perhaps, from not being there full time for her daughters when she had to go back to work after her divorce. She lays the guilt quite thickly onto Marissa and Marissa's sister Pamela. And Marissa takes it in, but as she's growing throughout this school year, she decides that she's not going to take it anymore. She just doesn't want to take on that guilt anymore. And as she's separating from her mother and blossoming into a woman, Marissa finds that it's more and more difficult to relate to her mother in any way. And she deeply seeks approval from this woman, but it just seems that anything that Marissa does, she just can't seem to seek approval from her mom. And so Marissa distances herself from her mom in order to gain some independence, to gain some clarity, and also to be able to separate herself into an independent being. And it seems the more that Marissa tries to separate herself, the more Barbara clings on to her. And you'll see the strife that occurs in between these two characters throughout the novel. And it's really a difficult thing to watch. It's a difficult thing to see because every child seeks the love, the unconditional love of their parent. And for some reason, Marissa just feels that she doesn't have that unconditional love from her parent. Barbara just doesn't seem to know how to let go. She is unable to provide that source of unconditional love.